Okay, welcome back to my channel once more, where I review my new pickups and talk all things sneakers. So you can see a new box. It is open already, full transparency. I have tried these on. Mainly, and I'll get into the detail in a sec, mainly because I've sized down and I wanted to make sure they fit. Okay, so, new style box, super dope special edition. The top here almost feels like sandpaper, which is pretty cool. So you've got the 23 and then the Nina Chanel Abney Jumpman. And this is the Nina Chanel Abney Jordan 3 in Bicoastal black and malachite. I'll get into a second. I don't see any black on this shoe at all, so I'm not sure what that's all about. I did go with a men's 11.5, which is half down versus my typical Jordan brand size. Super dope special edition paper. It has MJ 1988, which is the year he wore the 3, and then a bunch of her art and kind of special things there. I'll put some images actually up of that art just so I'm opening it so you can see where the whole vibe comes from. Okay, so I'll get this off to the side. Don't come here for a box. So here we have the shoe. I'll just kind of go through them and talk about a few things to do with this shoe, kind of like as I go along. So I said I bought these in 11.5. Images up here on each side. I've tried each side on and they both fit perfectly. The reason I did that is I realized I only take L's when I go in for a 12. When I go for an 11.5, I almost always hit. So I just tried my luck. Plus the leather lining. Leather lining always makes the shoes come up slimmer for me. And then also this leather or thinned out tongue made me feel like even more so I could fit this on in an 11. So what you have, I'll put this one down and kind of go through this one here. So you have the green on green. This piece here is like a soft suede, and then this material here is a canvas, and you have that stretching all the way around to the front where you have these cream rope laces. Special edition hangman tag. So you have here, this is the traditional one you'd get on other pairs. Then you turn it over and you have the Nina Chanel Abney specific logo that she's tailored and made kind of into her own. On the back of the tongues, hopefully you can see there one Jordan and one Nina. That's to represent her as well. And then the insoles, and again I'll try and shoot images and insert them. Special edition insoles with that green, that orange and white pattern. Spare orange laces, which I'll also definitely try. And then one really cool piece, I'm led to believe this is the first time Jordan Brand has ever allowed anyone to do a bespoke Jumpman on the tongue, and which you can see it's kind of squared off and in her style. And then one of the things, all of the reviews I've seen so far that talk about a really cool aspect is this kind of grassy vibe on the heel. It looks really cool. And it almost looks like, God, what's the name of that brand? I'll put the name in if I can remember. It's one of the hypebeast brands. Looks very much kind of gives me that vibe. So yeah, these dropped. I took a W on sneakers. I'll show the image up here. I did also want to get the shorts, but I didn't want to buy the shorts and then end up having the shorts and not the shoes. And by the time I got the W on the shoes, the shorts were sold out. So there was nothing much I could do there. Image of them up here. I think they look really cool. And if I find them on eBay or something like that, I might pull the trigger on them. So that is that. Yeah, went in the 11.5. I would say go half a size down if that's much cheaper. I think both TTS and half a size down will both work. So it really comes down to the price. So yeah, this is, as I said, Nina Chanel Abney, even is her name. She's an artist, I think from Chicago, works out of New York. I want to say that's the case. Jordan 2s that she did, I think last year. They're both very minimalistic, both very nice. And if I was a huge Jordan 2 fan, I would have gone in for them, but I'm not, so I didn't. So there's that. The other thing I also wanted to compare, I have a shoe just off to the side here, is the Jordan 2 Just On. So I have the beach pair, and as you can see here, the similarity of the sock lining that kind of premium cream leather. They're very, very similar on the insides there. So I think it was UBK, Unbreakable Kicks, who mentioned the similarity. So I pulled mine out from the stacks behind me this morning when I was getting ready to do this, just to make that comparison. And it does feel very, very similar. And they both smell of proper leather as well, which I think is really cool. Other bit on here, you have almost in an off-white style, this little tab on the back heel, which I also think is really cool. So yeah, overall, I think a really good pair of shoes. I fished out a couple of things from my clothing collection, only really hats, thinking about some potential combinations. So you have here, what is this in particular? I don't know the style name, but it's like a floral inside, very much a green and orange style. So I'll try that. I have my Baltimore City skyline hat, and then I have my Fear of God fitted, all New Balance, New Era even. So I'm going to put in 3 fits, which I'll go away and put together up on screen now, just while I talk, to show kind of some thoughts about, you know, how I'd wear them, which I think could be kind of cool. Cool, so now that's finished running, fit of the day, which I've started doing end of videos. So today I have on the infrared 23 Jordan 3s from about 10-11 years ago now, iron Fear of God sweatshorts, white tee, and Oakland Raiders hat. So I've gone purely black and white today, a bit of a kind of like a very low-key fit, and then overall score. So here's the shoe again, just as a reminder. I feel like for an overall score out of 10, I gave the military blues a 9.5, and I feel like I'm going to give these a 9 or a 9.5. I think I have to wear them out first, so I would say the range is 9 to a 9.5. I really need to kind of get these together with a really good fit. I'll see how I feel after I've done the shooting for the fits, and maybe if I feel any different, I'll put some messages up here. But yeah, a good 9 to a 9.5. I think as far as the collabs go, it's a really, really nice pair of sneakers. And yeah, that's kind of it for the review. Oh, this back tab here is also completely stitched in, so that's kind of different to what we've seen in the past. So yeah, one final view. Oh, outsole. There's a splash of this kind of like almost like a citrus yellowy green, hit of the orange, and then the rest of it's all creamed out. So yeah, that's it for the pair. Another video. Really enjoyed making. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching it. That's it from me. Over and out.